So if you haven't heard by now, Star Wars Jedi Survivor has been delayed, but not for very long. Now, understandably, this news isn't exactly what a lot of people want to hear, especially now that it's really starting to feel close to the release. And then, it just goes and gets pushed back. It's a bummer, yes, but this isn't the terrible, awful news that I've seen a lot of people making it out to be. I've seen a lot of people throwing hate Respawn and EA's way over this, but to be honest, I think this is kind of a good thing, to be honest. And despite the negativity of some, most people seem to understand that this isn't the disaster that some people are making it out to be. So what's going on with this whole situation? Well, EA and Respawn tweeted this out. For the last 3 years, the Jedi team here at Respawn has poured its collective heart and soul into Star Wars Jedi Survivor. We are proud to say the next chapter in the tale of Cal Kestis is content complete. We are now focused entirely on the final stage, bug fixes to enhance performance, stability, polish, and most importantly, the player experience. Jedi Survivor is a direct response to the feedback from our community, delivering expansive destinations to explore, evolved combat and traversal, and of course, the continuation of Cal and BD's story. Making this game has truly made us a better team, and we have pushed ourselves at every level to make this the Star Wars sequel our fans expected from Respawn and Lucasfilm Games. In order for the team to hit the Respawn quality bar, provide the team the time they need, and achieve the level of polish our fans deserve, we have added 6 crucial weeks to our release schedule. Star Wars Jedi Survivor will now launch globally on April 28th. So yes, Jedi Survivor's previous release date of March 17th has now become April 28th, which actually ties into the end of Mando Season 3, which I think is kind of cool, to be honest. It's going to be a pretty hype period. So it's not that bad of a delay, to be honest. If it was a 3-month delay, a 6-month delay, or longer, then yeah, I could completely understand why people would be frustrated, especially considering how close to the launch of the game that we are. Now, it's important to note that as per this message, it does say that content-wise the game is done. This delay is purely for things like bug fixes, stability, and overall polishing of the game. So it's clear that Respawn want this game to be absolutely tip-top perfect when it releases. To be honest, this shows a lot of faith in the game. If they weren't that confident in it, then if it had bug issues, they'd probably do what almost every other developer does these days, and just release the damn thing broken and fix it later. But it's kind of refreshing to see them put the foot down, push the release date back a short window, and have the game polished as a priority. Respawn don't tend to miss with their games, like ever, and I'm more than willing to take them on their word here. They've kind of earned that over the years. And in a weird way, this kind of has me a little bit more optimistic for how good this game's actually going to end up being. Because we know now that this game is going to be fine-tuned to the bone when it releases. Jedi Fallen Order was often referred to as a Game of the Year contender when it first came out. Hopefully, Jedi Survivor can make that next step. So yeah, guys, a bit of a shorter video today. I didn't want to harp on too much about this. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts on the Survivor delay situation down in those comments below. Subscribe to the channel as we'll be following this game very, very closely, and stay tuned. That's all I'll say. But until next time, take care.